If we standing outside together and I see you go out your way to step on a bug and kill a bug outside in its natural habitat, I'm never with your ass again. Because if you would do that, you'll cross a bug in its natural habitat, you'll cross me. Because if you would do that, you'll cross a bug in its natural habitat, you'll cross me.
So if I clap a mosquito, you gonna leave me? Are you serious? You know what? You being funny. That's what I'm gonna say. You being funny. Ain't no way. You serious? The internet is an interesting place. The amount of criteria it takes just to get some cheeks. The amount of hoops and hurdles it takes just to get some cheeks. When is it gonna stop? When is this ridiculousness gonna stop? So if I see a mosquito and we out on a date, I'm just gonna have to let the mosquito suck my blood to show you that. To show you what, honestly? What am I showing you?
If I wasn't gay, would you guys let me hit?
Hell yeah!
Like,
Hell yeah!
okay. Hey, I'm not gay.
You want the Airbnb address?
You're gonna have to get my number.
Damn, she stood on that. I didn't think she was gonna stand on that. She stood on business. She said, you want the Airbnb address? That might be a new pickup line. If I wasn't gay, would you let me hit? So when I was younger, me and my aunties used to watch this movie all the time. They used to put it on around the holidays. We used to watch it on VHS. Now, off the bat, I know for sure y'all not gonna guess what it is. So throughout this video, I left clues so you can get it. The first 5 people to figure out what it is, you're gonna win $200. Now, once you figure out what it is, hit me up on Instagram in the DMs. And if you guessed it right, I'm gonna send you a Cash App. Alright, so good luck. Happy holidays. Thanks for your support.
I told my eyebrow lady to clean up my brows. She said, lip too? Her? I didn't know it's personal attack Saturday. And if I bring up your mama, I'm in the wrong, right? I'm in the wrong. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna bring up your mama. I mean, you could line it up if you want to. Or maybe just keep a little trail like your boyfriend's butt crack. This mustache is here to stay.
Ain't no reason you got a 5 o'clock shadow underneath your nose. You ever been in a situation where you with a young lady and she talking shit about somebody else? I be trying my best, but you don't want to be talking to somebody and then be looking away because you don't want to focus on something on their face. You don't want to be disrespectful, but at the same time, you got to pick your poison because if I'm looking at you in your eye, my eyes is going to veer off. You know what I'm saying? You might have a tooth missing. I remember I was talking to this lady at Publix, and she had like 2 strands of hair growing under her chin.
What? Ah, God almighty, look at that. That is what happens.
This is pure white folks activity. That's a snapping turtle, right? Snapping turtles have one of the most powerful jaws in the world. Look at him.
What? Ah!
After I'm seeing that, you think my hand is going to be that close to that mother? I'm not grabbing the shell. Honestly, the video would have been over with.
Put that down. Spit that out, buddy. It's inorganic material. He'll spit it out. Look at that. Look at that. He would have taken my finger clean off.
But you still holding on to him.
Way.
A damn hitting. I don't give a damn. If you're a woman, you ain't got no business putting your hands on a man.
Facts.
If that man knocked the shit out you because you didn't hit him, okay.
So you feel like
That's
if a
gonna
woman
teach
hits
you
a man, she
to keep your
deserves to
hand-
get beat?
As
you saying
I say beat? She
But
didn't
I'm
say
just saying,
she was.
no, because a man is gonna, a
She
man
knows.
has more script than a woman, so that's why I'm saying
She
that.
know that. She knows that before she go
But
hit
what
that
if
damn
she
man.
full of emotions and she hit the man?
Okay, then he gonna be full of emotion and knock this shit right back out of her.
What if she full of emotions and hit the man? Does that make it right? That don't make it right. Control your emotions. There's a lot of people sitting in jail right now because they couldn't control their emotions. It's crazy the amount of rules you gotta abide by as a man. A female could punch you in the face and you gotta and walk away. Full of a lot of emotions. I can't believe you said that, young lady. Ladies, keep your hands to yourself. You can't beat him.
This hurts my heart to deliver this news. I'm not trying to put us on the spot. I'm not. I just know that this is something that we do a little bit more often than the men. Brace yourself, clutch your pearls, grab a tissue for the tears. It is now illegal to go through your husband's phone. And this is for every ear that can hear me. This is not just a Texas issue. This is also a federal crime. The Federal Wiretap Act states it is unlawful to intercept any wire, oral, or electronic communication. It is also unlawful to disclose the contents of the wire, oral, or...
If you sitting there jumping for joy from what she just said, you need to take your dog ass on somewhere.
electronic communication. Y'all know what's considered electronic communication? text messages, emails, DMs. And it doesn't matter if you're in a community property state, saying that the phone is community property will not work. Even if your husband willingly gave you his password, it still would not work. The courts feel that even if he did give you the password, you went beyond the scope of what he thought you would reasonably be doing with his phone, such as taking screenshots of a text message that you would eventually use against him in court. I was in court waiting on my turn, watching another hearing before me. It was a divorce case, and the wife was on the stand talking about adultery. Her attorney then started the process of admitting text messages into evidence that showed the husband was talking to this woman, and it was very inappropriate. The text messages 100% proved husband was cheating. There was photos, there was conversations about the other night. All of a sudden, husband lawyer jumps up and says, Your Honor, I think you need to admonish the witness about her Fifth Amendment right to self-incrimination because she's about to tell on herself and admit to a crime. Then he turns ever so slightly and says, I think you might want to tell her lawyer as well because they'll both be in jail together. The judge then proceeds to tell her that how she came about getting those text messages out of her husband's phone is potentially a violation of the Texas Wiretap Act and the Federal Wiretap Act. He looks up at her lawyer and says, Counsel, the fact that you're in possession of a lawful potential wiretap material incriminates you as well. And the judge did a quick recess so everyone could go consult with criminal law attorneys. Somehow you made it to the end of this video without choking. If you are still with us, here's a bonus. Here's an honorable mention. It is also now illegal for you to have air tags on your children if you're in the middle of a custody case. Let me know in the comments which one of these 5 laws had you almost throw your phone on the floor, and I'll see you in the next one.
One point in my life, man, I was guilty of going through the phone. I was guilty of going through the Instagram. I want to say that was one of the low points in my life. You know what I mean? Now I don't care. I don't go looking for skeletons, bro. I don't go looking for dead bodies. I feel as though if you doing something and I catch you, I'm going to handle it accordingly. But I'm just not going to go looking. I've become more prideful. You know, I feel as though it's disrespectful to my pride for me to be digging for shit.
Ladies, toxic male jobs. I'm not saying you can't date them, but I just want you to know the red flags when dating him. If he is a truck driver, ladies and gentlemen, you know he is going to be very needy and he will love bomb you. In the first week, he will make you think y'all should move in together.
Now, hold on. Them truck drivers that I deal with at my job, them boys be horny as hell. Anytime they come over there to fulfill their tickets, and let's say my supervisor in there, oh, we had this young lady that worked on our side, and then she moved to the other side. Boy, who that? They might be on the phone. Sir, you can go ahead and move up. They might hear a female in the background. Oh, y'all done hired somebody new? Y'all done hired somebody new? That's why lot lizards are still in business.
A chef. You already know about these chefs. They're arrogant and very judgmental because they know how to make a souffle. They're going to judge you if you don't know the difference between butter and margarine, so tread lightly. All right, if he is a warehouse worker,
he a cheater.
The first or third shift.
He a cheater.
He's going to be a flirtatious cheater. First or third.
He a cheater. I knew it. Hey, don't sleep. If she a female and she work in a warehouse, she might be cheating too. She might be babysitting somebody's kids in the parking lot.
If you work second shift, you are safe. If he's a doctor, we already know these doctors are very cocky, condescending, all of the above. They're going to tell you what you should do and should not do. If he is in the military and army, and I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I got to tell you.
He cheated too?
He is going to be very neglectful and very, very unavailable. How can you compete with, I have to protect the world the whole entire year?
I heard stories. I have a few friends who have been deployed in Afghanistan and Iran and Iraq and them places. And I heard stories about them bases. I heard, now y'all tell me, those of y'all who are in the military, STDs be floating around because everybody be out there sleeping around.
USA, da-da-da-da. Aye, we got you, Captain. Here it is, number 6. If he works at Lowe's or Home Depot, this man is a scammer, and he is very, very, and I do mean this very truly, childish. Watch out. Don't leave your credit card around him. If he's a police officer,
controlling.
He's controlling. And
yes,
he's a hypocrite. He lives by the rule. Do as I say and not as I do. You understand? Because he's doing wrong just like, all right, well.
You know, it's crazy. Back in the day, my pops used to be a cop. And one of his favorite sayings was, do as I say, not as I do. I used to hate that.
We ain't gonna tell him ourselves. Ladies, if he...
Is there a part 2? Listen, when I worked in a warehouse, every manufacturing job I had, folks was in there busting cheeks. Everybody was sleeping around, dog. Married, unmarried. It was going down. Crazy thing is, a lot of them careers that she discussed, like police officers be cheating too. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog. It's free. It is free for you to subscribe. And hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
What animal was on the TV? What animal was on the TV?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I don't even blame you because I didn't even know. I had to go back and look.
I
So.
She switched it over too fast. God damn. How's she walking up? Mind your business. Mind your business. What the hell going on? What the hell going on? Oh, get the fuck. The anime niggas are finally starting to develop powers. This is a problem. Because once they discover they could start doing shit like this, what's stopping them from whooping your ass? I'm a fan of anime. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't watch anime. But it's different levels. I'm at level 1 and I'ma stay at level 1. These are the type of niggas that's trying to max it out. These are the type of dudes during the lunch break at school, they trying to levitate.
You know, say American people really disrespectful and have no manners. I travel all over the world and I never encounter them something yet. Imagine, me I go which part I don't know and this man start me come talk about, hey shawty, come collect this banana. I say, excuse me sir, collect which banana? I don't want your banana, I'm a Jamaican now collect banana. So I'm come America come collect banana. I look like my short a banana, or would I like your banana sir, dirty man. Then the man come talk about say, take this banana, shorty. It could change your whole life. I got you over here. Take care of you, shorty. There's nothing that I would give you, shorty. See me to I go along the road. If I look on the man and say, sir, you know you're outside and bright. You can must have a class, the man. Anyways, guys, me move America next month.
Where the banana came from? What? Where the banana came from? Hey, I'm gonna say this though. We watch all these videos about dudes asking women, what do you bring to the table? Some females might respond, some good cat. And I've said this numerous times. Some good pum pum would change your life up. And honestly, all pum pum ain't good for you. Cause you might get some from a chick that don't have the best intentions. You might get some pum pum that might change the trajectory of your life. But fellas, don't take yourself out the equation because there's a few of us running around here with some life altering. Just how they talking about, oh, I got a good cat. Let her know you coming with that fried plantain.
If you are a black man on social media, you gotta have the toughest skin. 90% of the time when we getting bashed, you gotta learn to ignore that shit.
Facts.
And it's not like you have a choice, you just do. Because if not, bro, this shit will have you messed up in the head, like real deal depressed, or it's going to have you arguing with children and women all day on social media.
Facts.
And now what do you look like?
Facts.
Because the way
even
we
grown
get
men
bashed on here is ridiculous. And especially if, like, you a good dude who make an honest living, who ain't in the streets or nothing, who ain't out here just getting a whole bunch of women pregnant and not taking care of the kids. You'll see what everybody has to say about us every single day, and you'll be genuinely confused, like, what? We get called broke, the weakest link. We got blamed for Trump winning the election, even though I think it said 80% of us voted for Kamala. You would dead ass see people say they hope the police us because we're disagreeing with them in an argument. Look, it's not gonna get to me because I don't give a f. But I'm just saying, these coming from the same people that swear to fix things, you gotta speak positivity into it and accept your flaws and embrace your strengths. Just not when it comes to black men.
Black men have been getting bashed on social media for years. As retaliation, we have something now called the red pill movement. I'm not a fan of the red pill movement. I feel as though a lot of these dudes who are pushing this red pill movement aren't living what they spitting out. Yesterday, I reacted to a video of one of my favorite female content creators saying that if you move into her house as a man, you gotta take over all the bills. And my thing was, yo, you know, before the dude moved into the house, you was paying all your bills. I don't believe that as a man you should be moving into no female's house. That's just me. That's based on how I grew up. That don't have to be your story, but that'll be my story. Right now, I'm in the process of buying a house. I really don't know shit about buying houses. I never knew too much about houses. Real estate wasn't my thing. The more I learn, the more I see how expensive it is to own a house, how expensive it is to take care of a family, the more I understand how unfair it is that you're gonna be called a brokey if you're not paying all the bills in the house. Now I want you to think about it. As a man, you want the best for your family. So for me, I wanna make sure that whatever neighborhood I buy a house in, that neighborhood comes with good schooling, good school for my son. I wanna make sure that when my wife leaves outside of my house, whatever neighborhood she's in, she's gonna be safe. I wanna make sure that that house is gonna be comfortable. I wanna be proud when I walk through that door. So I'm not gonna spend money on anything. You know what I'm saying? So now, in order to have a comfortable house for your family in a good neighborhood, the amount of money you have to be making, most men aren't making. Now, combined, if you was to combine that money with your woman, yes, you guys can afford a nice house for your family. But if you're just doing it by yourself, personally, I see a lot of men being burnt out. The only reason I'm able to afford the house that I'm about to get is because of YouTube. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's because of YouTube. And I probably could have afforded the house if I kept on trading, but I stopped trading. It's a lot of dudes out here not making 6 figures, bro. Now, at my other job, there's people at my other job making 6 figures, but the amount of overtime they have to work in order to do that, they have so much less time with their family. And that's what y'all want. I seen a video where this chick said, if your man isn't working 16 hours a day, he's not a man. How could you come out and say some dumb shit like that? I don't think y'all understand how hard it is to be a man, especially a black man. Now imagine going through all of that and doing all of that and still not getting the respect that you deserve.